This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They go play action with Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
Gray is the motion man here.
The 34-yard line.
That's caught once again by Hawkinson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bengals' 45-yard line.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
A gain of 9.
1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Off he goes. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Patrick to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Here's Mahomes. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
A 28-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the collection meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
On 1st down, right back to White. Finding space inside the 40. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll find his running back, White. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs' 18-yard line.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow, as they will see what they can do with this 3rd and goal. 4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. First down throw, Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on first down. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes now to throw again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 6-3 lead.
Bengals 3.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Bengals offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's complete to all the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Bengals first down.
On first down, it's White. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's another Bengals first down.
They'll go again with White. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 22.
Another run here with White. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
17-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's in trouble, and down he goes. That's Drew Tranquil. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Mahomes. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
He was covered by Derek Carter.
Mahomes back. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Mahomes. Off balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. A gain of 14.
The throw is Mahomes. Left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here comes 2nd and 4. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run here with McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rice open, he's got it. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. 3rd and goal. Mahomes. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Burrow. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Here's Burrow. Taking off, he'll try to get there. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
The outside catch made by Worthy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jordan Howden on the stop. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun. This is White. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
15 yards. That's good.
Throwing is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
A give, and here's White. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, a run with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
And 7.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bengals will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Chiefs offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Chris Jenkins, they're on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
34-yard line.
The Bengals offense, running back Rashad White, ready for this next possession. They trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up
second down. Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
39 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They go play action for Burrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Bengals.
To throw is Burrow. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up second and
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bengals cut the deficit down to 1.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And mark them down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
First down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's across the 40, close to a 1st down, as the tackle's made at the 41-yard line. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Mahomes back. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his first touchdown this year.
The kick is good.
Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
They run with White. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's White. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. Pass to his big tight end, Gesicki. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 7.
Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bengals.
On a zone read, a give to White. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Look at that. Slipped it across his body and connected. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A run with White.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones.
To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will go up by 7.
Bengals 27, Chiefs 20.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for Kansas City.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play.
A tight end in motion now.
At the Bengals 49-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
City Chiefs.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. Here's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Hawkinson in motion.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down.
He was covered by Derek Carter.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. One last shot now for Mahomes. He'll let this go towards the end zone. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.